How did you come up with the idea for community fruit harvesting?
I started off by having a community garden at our church in Marangi Bay, and I had started that from scratch, got volunteers and we did the beds and we planted a few fruit trees and so on. And after that had been going for a year and our little fruit trees were so tiny, I left the church the one day, and as I looked up, there was a house across the road and it had this huge grapefruit tree, absolutely laden with grapefruit. I'm thinking, here we are, struggling to, how many years it's going to take for these little trees to get to that size. And of course, as I drove around, I then noticed more and more trees, all laden with fruit, because it was citrus season and Auckland has so much citrus. And that's when the idea sort of struck me is, there's all these trees here already. I wonder if people use them or if people would be happy to share them.
How long ago was that?
That was June 2011, so 5 years ago.
What happens after that?
So what we do is we said, okay, we need volunteers to pick fruit. We need people that have got fruit trees that want to share their fruit. And at the time, there was a lot of notices in the newspaper about lots of families not making ends meet and couldn't buy groceries, and fruit and veg for their kids. And at the same time, I saw all this excess fruit. So I thought, well, that's just one small way that people can share their fruit and help alleviate poverty in a small way.
What's the process of getting the fruit into the hands of those in need?
The people that advertise their fruit, they'll contact me and they'll say, I've got a fruit tree, or somebody might phone on their behalf. We might have Aged Concern or one of the Salvation Armies. They might phone us and say, hey, we've got somebody, they've got a fruit tree. It might be an elderly person, they don't have access to email or anything, so they get somebody else to phone on their behalf. We then go and pick the fruit, and then we've got as time has gone by, we've become more organised and efficient. So now we've got someone who all they do is produce a document of all the different places we distribute to. So schools, food banks, anybody that we feel is deserving of the fruit, they're through registered charities and organisations, then we will deliver it to those places.
So you're wanting to expand to reach more people with community fruit harvesting. With expansion comes the need for more fruit. How much of an issue is that?
So we have, when we first started, we only had the citrus season because Auckland is, every second house has got a lemon tree or a grapefruit tree or a lime tree. So that was our very, very busy time, and we didn't have much to do in between. But as we've progressed and as people have heard about us, we now have more and more people offering fruit.
What's the ultimate goal for community fruit harvesting?
The ultimate goal is for sharing fruit. So we encourage people to share their fruit. And the other side of it is the feeding of the poor, because we know the cost of living in Auckland has grown as housing has become more expensive. So it's to get the fruit that is going to waste to the people that need it.